We are less than a month away for one of the big four WWE PLE, and of course, I'm talking about SummerSlam. But before that, we gotta make a one last stop in Canada for WWE Money in the Bank. That is right, it's about to go down this Saturday, and of course, the next day would be NXT Heatwave. But this is gonna be the prediction video for Money in the Bank. And before I get everything started, hi, how's it going? I'm your girl, Sienna S.E. Chanel. If you're new to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon for notification of when I'll be dropping new videos. Also, comment, like, and share this video. And make sure to follow me on all social media platforms. Description info will be down below. And yeah, you guys, I'm really excited. Unfortunately, I'm going to be missing the first half because I'll be getting off from work till then and then rushing home to watch it. So I'm going to try and do my best to watch it like in real time and see what's going on, since I know I'm really looking forward to this pay-per-view. I'm really looking forward to going to SummerSlam next month in Ohio. So I'm so pumped. But anyway, before we get everything going, I want to thank today's sponsor for this video. Today's sponsorship of this video is brought to you by SeatGeek. So I know there's going to be a lot of like sporty events, concerts, festivals, events, and everything that is going on. And I know that due to the state of this economy, ticket pricing are going into high. But with SeatGeek.com, it's a ticket website where the prices are very reasonable, and especially they have like the color coding system to make sure of like the pricing of the ticket is good, and also with like the seat view as well. Now then, I got a code for y'all. So for first time user of SeatGeek, I'll give you my promo code if you use Sienna Chanel, and you'll save $20 off of your first SeatGeek purchase. So all I can say is use SeatGeek.com if you can able to get the ticket, use that code, and then you'll be good to go. Available on the website and on the app. So thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this video. Alright, we got the sponsorship out of the way. So looking at the card, we only got like 5 matches at the time of the recording of this video. I'm recording this on a Tuesday before NXT is on air. And I have a feeling they're going to be adding one more match, probably for the pre-show match. Like, probably on SmackDown or on Last Minute on social media, but who knows? Anything can happen. But I'm gonna go over with like 5 matches and give you all my picks. So we're gonna start off with the Intercontinental Championship match between the current champion Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Now, Braun has been drafted to Monday Night Raw not too long ago from NXT during the WWE draft, and he has been one of the most ruthless, like, rising star in the main roster, even though I really don't like the fact that Death Rebel has to change his theme. His theme in NXT was perfect, but okay, I digress. Braun Breaker has been causing havoc in the main roster, and thank goodness that Sami Zayn is actually moving on from this whole Chad Gable feud and the Alpha Academy, and now Braun Breaker is inserted into the mix, and he wanted to challenge Sami Zayn for the IC title since he'd been begging Raw General Manager Adam Pearce for opportunity when he get his shot. He's still pressed about the whole King of the Ring, why he's not in a qualifying match. Everything imploded too, and that's why there you have it. And Sami Zayn wanted to prove a point to Braun Breaker. So I'm going to go ahead with my pick. Honestly, I don't see Braun Breaker being the champion. It's too soon for that. I mean, he was the former NXT champion, and you know, he's been a champion before, but main roster wise, I think it's kind of like too soon. So have Sami hold that title again until SummerSlam. So Sami Zayn to retain a title. Next up, you have is the 6-man tag team match. I'm really looking forward to this. You have the team of the current WWE Undisputed Champion Cody Rhodes alongside Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline 2.0. Yes, you guys, I'm gonna have to say this. The Bloodline 2.0, I'm actually loving it and I'm following it through. And the Bloodline 2.0 you have is the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, alongside the MFT, Tama Tonga, the infamous Tonga Loa, and the Enforcer, Jacob Fatu. So whoever's going to be part of the, the Bloodline 2.0 for the six-man tag, hopefully I would like to see Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa and Solo in that match. But I'll be cool seeing Jacob Fatu in that match. Jacob Fatu just recently debuted on SmackDown not too long ago, and makes me super happy. Y'all know I have history of, Jacob Fatu. He's a really cool dope and all that, but I'm not going to go into tangent about that. It'll take the whole video. Y'all know that Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes had their brief encounter right after Cody Rhodes did retain the title from AJ Styles at the last PLE, and it's causing havoc as well, especially with the Bloodline 2.0 now that they already kicked Paul Heyman out after Paul did say that he does not acknowledge Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief, and yeah, everything went gung-ho. So this is going to be pretty interesting to say at least. I'm going to go ahead with my pick right now, and I'm not going to be biased because you have Cody, Randy, and KO. I want to see the Bloodline 2.0 having this dominance, especially they want to make it more of a threat of a stable, especially continue on with this whole Bloodline storyline, especially within the group. So definitely I'm going to go with Bloodline 2.0 to win the six-man tag match. Next up you have is the last chance match for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Again, current champion El Campeón Damian Priest versus the returning Seth freaking Rollins. And here's the kicker. If Priest wins, Seth Rollins will never challenge for the title for as long as Priest is champion. And if Rollins win, unfortunately, Damian Priest will be leaving the Judgment Day. So there's already causing a lot of tension and friction going on within the Judgment Day, especially with Damian Priest, that ever since he won the World Heavyweight title, he's trying to control the faction, telling everyone what to do, especially when Rhea Ripley left because she is currently injured and we don't know when she'll be back. Hopefully we'll be seeing her coming back very soon, maybe on SummerSlam or maybe in this PLE Money in the Bank. Anything can happen. Damian Priest just won the title at WrestleMania after he did cash in on Drew McIntyre, and I know they wanted to have this monument, this matchup. But I feel with Seth Rollins, he already had enough accolade on his time with WWE, especially being a champion before. It's time for Seth Rollins to move on to the next bigger issue as well. So I'm gonna go with Damian Priest to retain the title. And honestly, I know there's a lot of tension with Judgment Day. I don't see Damian Priest leaving the Judgment Day until everything will be settled in. Once Rhea Ripley returns, then everything will be causing chaotic within themselves. So that's why I'm gonna go for Damian Priest to retain the title. And now it's the Money in the Bank ladder matches. Now we're gonna start off with the women. So representing Monday Night Raw, you have is Io Sky, Lara Valkyria, and Zoe Starks. And representing from SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, and Chelsea Green. I had to do that. Sorry, y'all. And especially, I'm so happy that they actually changed a little bit of Chelsea's theme by adding Samantha Irvin's voice on the intro of her entrance. I love it. I don't care what y'all think. But anyway, this is a pretty solid matchup. But there's going to be two outcomes that it seems to be somewhat very predictable. As y'all know, Monday Night Raw, the current WWE Women's World Champion is Liv Morgan. And on SmackDown, the current WWE Women's Champion is Bayley. And y'all know that Nia Jax, who is representing SmackDown, won this year's Queen of the Ring tournament. And she'll be facing off against Bayley for the title at SummerSlam. Anything can happen. And especially with the history of the women's Money in the Bank briefcase holder, it can be a hit or miss. But last year, Io Sky, she did have an incredible run as this Money in the Bank, especially have another successful cash in as well. We have not seen a failed cash in from the women's side. It could change, who knows, even though it's a hit or miss, anything can happen. But I'm gonna go with my primary and my secondary pick. My primary pick, obviously, it's going to be Chelsea Green. Having Chelsea Green being Miss Money in the Bank would be so doable, especially a lot of bragging rights too. And for my secondary pick, another top star that is being more over by the fans as well, especially as a rising star. I'm going with Tiffany Stratton as well. So primary pick is Chelsea Green. Secondary pick is Tiffany Stratton. I could see like either outcome that's gonna happen at SummerSlam. Like if Bayley retains the title from Nia Jax, like one of these ladies can definitely cash in. Who knows? Anything can possibly happen, but we'll find out. So anyway, let's move on to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match for this briefcase. For Monday Night Raw, you have is Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, and Chad Gable, and from SmackDown, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, and LA Knight. Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty cool with this lineup. Of course, I know a lot of people are having like mixed opinions about, who is participating in the Money in the Bank ladder matches. And just remember, like, whoever's going to win the World Heavyweight Champion, if it's Damian Priest going to retain, or Seth freaking Rollins to be the new World Heavyweight Champion from Monday Night Raw. And then on SmackDown, obviously, Cody Rhodes, the current WWE Undisputed Champion. It could go either way, but I'm going to go ahead with my primary and my secondary pick as well. For my primary pick, I do see him holding the contract, but definitely he could definitely cash in like anytime, anywhere. And mind you, the winner of the King of the Ring tournament, who's going to be facing like either Damian or Seth at SummerSlam, is Gunther. Anything can happen. So for my primary pick, I'm actually going to go with Drew McIntyre. Yes, I am pulling the trigger. I do see Drew McIntyre being Mr. Money in the Bank. But then again, it's like, are we going to be seeing an interference from CM Punk at the pay-per-view? You never know, anything can happen. Or a fail cash-in. Who knows? Because they're still building on with this rivalry with Drew and CM Punk, since CM Punk is like still, in recovery from the injury. And he made sporadic appearances as well, but he's not like unable to compete at this time until he's 100% clear to wrestle and all that. But my primary pick is definitely Drew McIntyre. I'm pulling the trigger. My secondary pick, I definitely see him holding the briefcase, especially he's going through a lot ever since being attacked by a very tribute, well-known faction. I do see Chad Gable to be Mr. Money in the Bank. I think that, when it comes to like the Wyatt Six, it looks like even they're attacking Chad Gable, but they're kind of like helping him to like suffering the wrath or anything because of like this cryptic message in the past and what the Wyatt Six stand for, and everything uploaded with the legacy of Bray Wyatt and history alive too. But it could be either way. So yeah, I'm going to go with Chad Gable as my secondary pick. Now let's go ahead and run down one more time with my picks. For the Intercontinental Championship match, I go with Sami Zayn to retain over Braun Breaker. The 6-man tag team match, I do see Bloodline 2.0 over the team of Cody, Randy, and Kevin. And then the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Last Chance match, I do see Damian Priest to retain over Seth Rollins. And for the Money in the Bank ladder match for Miss Money in the Bank, primary pick is Chelsea Green, secondary pick is Tiffany Stratton. And for the Mr. Money in the Bank, primary pick is Drew McIntyre, and secondary pick is Chad Gable. And that is it for the prediction video for WWE's Money in the Bank PLE. Comment down below, who are your picks? Are y'all looking forward to this pay-per-view? What do you think of this build-up so far? And also, are you guys ever looking forward to SummerSlam, like the outcome of it before leading up to SummerSlam? Comment down below, like this video, and share. And if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon for when I'll be dropping new videos. Also, make sure to follow me on all social media platforms. Description info is down below. And thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. And that is it, y'all. Till then, this is your girl, Sienna SC Chanel. And hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, or whichever y'all are at. Take care, and etc., y'all.